Now tell me what you heard. Now tell me what you heard. Now tell me what you heard. Cause I got better. Cause I got better. Cause I got better. Cause I got better. Fuck what you going through. I'm looking at the mirror like, who the fuck is you? Just a lucky dude, solitary solitude makes me a solid dude, doing what I gotta do to keep taking these shits on you. No, this ain't a number 2, more like a number 3. A combination of the things you wanna be, minus all the shit and pee. And also secretly, step into the spot you best believe you better call police. Nigga done went off his lease. It's not the first time, but it's the only time I'm coming in peace. Making history like some government cheese. I might just go and date your daughter and the fucking your niece. And if you're searching for me, I can show you where to look. Print it on the paper, go ahead and get a book. Still blazing on the vapors, I can seem to get enough. See a lot of fakers, I'm just here to call the bluff. Look, I'm hard to find, like pussy is when you're blind. Nosy ass nigga catch me looking through your blinds. Pissing on your territory, sorry, now it's mine. And if I give it back, then I'm gonna have to take your spine. Catch me playing doctor, only when it's proper. Knocking on the door, squeezing on the knockers. If you not a predator, then please get to the chopper. I'm sipping on some malt that make you hard, we call it stop ya. Now tell me what you heard, cause I got better. Krew is the word and we are the letters. And this is where that shit stops. This is where you fall and this is where you drop. This is where you fall and this is where you drop. And this is where that shit stops. Now tell me what you heard, cause I got better. Krew is the word and we are the letters. And this is where that shit stops. Bottom feeders, nothing but simple catfish. That falling never the boat, like that's in taxes. Cutting through the wood like battle axes. And if you dare to try, you get no access. Leave a nigga praying, mantis. Leave your city lost, Atlantis. Only thing to question is the answer. So I'm sicker than a virus and a cancer. Pardon the demeanor, I'm here to chop you niggas into cocktail wieners. I even got the bleach, a necessary cleaner. And after it's all done, I chop your thumb and then give you the finger. Or take you to the shore, you can see the beach from the ocean floor. Tell me how deep, deep, deep. Tell me how deep, deep, deep. Now tell me what you heard, cause I got better. Krew is the word and we are the letters. And this is where that shit stops. This is where you fall and this is where you drop. This is where you fall and this is where you drop. And this is where that shit stop. Now tell me what you heard. Now tell me what you heard. Cause I got better. Astro Jones, reppin' that Krew Muzak. I can never get enough. Fucking with the shit that have you feeling like you cuffed. Of course that means I got the key, the remedy is inside of my pocket. And yes, I keep the cake, I fucks with Betty Crockett. Nonetheless, the point of stress that I keep it pushing. You niggas sitting down like you looking for some cushion. Smoking back to back like I ain't heard of repercussions. Fly, that's why I'm buzzing, with you she never does it. But when she's around me, she blowing, never puffing. Put it back to work and get them brownies out the oven. 9 o'clock come, then I'm dipping the vogue. Looking for some bitches who like digging the throats. Steady acting like they never did it before. You either get in with the business or you get in, let go. Talk about it later with your counselor hoe. Fuck about your problems, I'm just making it known. You're fucking with a king, come and sit on the throne. And after you been knighted, then I'm sending you home. And don't be asking me for rides unless you're hitting the scope. Cause I can never get enough, bitch. You can never get. You might be wanting just, but you're not good enough. Nah, you're not good enough. Have you ever got? Because I'm feeling like, hey, you're not looking good. Hey, you're not looking good. Enough with the stereotypes, or I'ma have to knock the extra wind out your pipes. Then I'll chase you home on my miniature bike. And if I ever see your mother, that's my dinner tonight. I'm full of edibles and yeah, I'm losing my sight. But I can get enough of good music and mics. Say we live the life, but ain't no living it twice. So fuck everyone else and nigga, here's my advice. Make sure you get enough. Glass half full, tell that bitch to fill it up. I don't give a fuck, and that should be my motto. Trying to get enough, green enough to build a grotto. You rather hit the cup, I'd rather hit the bottle. Can't get enough, it's a tough pill to swallow. Say what you need and say what you must, but I can never get enough, bitch. but you're not good enough. Nah, you're not good enough. Have you ever got? Because I'm feeling like, hey, you're not looking good. Hey, you're not looking good. Gotta be that INDO, fogging up my windows. Hardly caught without it, but that's just for my own info. I tip slow like I should, nigga. Catch me in that wood, nigga. Never been a banger, but I drop them like I should, nigga. Many niggas wish they could, but I know they could, and so it's nothing right. Cause I've been smoking for a while, this ain't no appetite. It's kinda endless, like you're friendless, if this shit's alive. And if you ever need an exit, give this kid a try. Go ahead, get comfortable, breaking out the Munchables. Do you want it now, later? Can I take it down later if you really untouchable? Let me tell you about the stick shit though. Main will is the way to go. And when it's time to end the round, go ahead and take it slow. Said I'm steady blowing INDO. I'm steady blowing INDO.
Catch me riding slow.
Gotta be that INDO. Can't fight with the kinfolk. Smoking like we should, except we ain't throwing no signals. Give them no attention as we enter this dimension. Dreams ain't never free, some of them run off that commission. But if I got it twisted, then it's already been sparked. Live it every day, you could call it living art. Never seen the script, so I don't plan to play the part. Fuck with very few, and that select will be the crew. Say we hard to find, well that's because we making moves. Many obligations and so many destinations. Waiting for that moment where we all can bless the nation. Might just make you sneeze, but don't cover your mouth. Just watch them MPGs, cause you don't wanna burn out. I couldn't help the weed, and that's just how it turns out. Catch me riding slow till my tires wear out. Said I'm steady blowing INDO. I'm steady blowing INDO.
Catch me riding slow.
Gotta be that INDO. Could be the fifth inch though. Woke up this morning, head hurting next to a pretty nympho. Told her what the business is, evacuate the premises. 5 minutes later, then I'm rolling up her nemesis. Worry about this nigga here, you should quit that. If money isn't getting commandeered, we call that chit chat. 10 Kaiichi on the PS2. Give you a controller, but what you gon' do? Doubt that you'll hang when we dousing the flame. Shout out to my niggas ripping that Duke gang. Follow that indica, might be the end of ya. Step over trails of entrails, try to respect the guts. If a nigga found them, then he never had them. That is a has-been. Smoking under every green tree every time you see me. Copped it from Aspen, just dipping, slow whipping. Fuck bitches, Negro women, don't trip in this bitch too. Tell them hoes what we finna do. Bring the goats, but don't bring them jack. Only thing I'm bringing is a fucking sack. But let her take it literally, I got it like that.
Steady blowing INDO. Catch me riding slow. Catch me riding slow. Hey, catch me riding slow.
Let's get this low. Krew Muzak, nigga. Linguini, whoop. You see me making hella moves, changing locations, refugee and smoking PM in the AM. Fuck what they be saying. Half of the time they off them lines, trying to get you to sign the line. Bitch, I ain't got time for that. Go find a nigga who got rhymes for racks. Every bit that you see, I grind for that, and I make sure that I thank God for that. Confident that you can't fuck with it, cause I know off the gate that you're so unwitting. If the go gun could clack, then you must keep spitting. Other than that, we can rap in one sitting, and I gotta get that one way over another. Whether I get it by force or I get it from your mother. I make the bed, I sleeping, but I'm never undercovers. It may seem like I'm creeping, but I never had a lover. Slowly revealing the weapon from my waist. Bust one in the air, then I put it to her face. Ain't nobody leaving this place until you open up the safe. But first let me say, don't give a damn about you or what you gon' do. I'm out here every day, trying to get this loot. I know you heard of the crew and what we do. We out here every day, and let's get this loot. Don't fucking move, not even a smidget, move just a tidbit. I'm gon' show you that it can get wicked. Swiping your card and enter the digits, keep it Pacific. Bitch, I need a bunch of $100 tickets. Times is different, they trying to sell a nigga what I've been missing. See, I'm distant, but I could go ham in an instant. While we drifting, you see the camera pan and the glisten. I'm resisting, arresting. No, I won't confess, man. No notions or emotions, I just leave empty impressions. Was once a young recruit, now I'm treasure chesting this loot. You gon' see me with the crew. I suggest that you make moves. You gonna need an extra life, but don't go reaching for them shrooms. Your bitch be preaching about the pipe, but I done thought that she would know. Don't give a damn about you or what you gon' do. I'm out here every day tryna get this loot. I know you heard of the crew and what we do. We out here every day. Let's get this loot. I'm smashing, I'm grabbing, I'm snatching, then I'm grabbing. I'm smashing, then I'm grabbing. I'm snatching, then I'm grabbing. I'm smashing, then I'm Krew Muzak, nigga. Girl, I think about oh damn day. I think about I'm independent, but still dependent on you to give me that loving that we know is everything else to do with it. The reason why I do this shit, there ain't no need in proving shit. Just hope that I could win you over before I end up losing it. But I hope I ain't confusing it for nothing else, cause honestly, it's got to be the motherfucking best. Been copping weed like constantly because it's much distress. So I just keep it 100, whether we speaking or loving. There ain't no cheaper, no budget, because we know that it's something that keep us coming back. Running that particular function, see I be loving that. Wanting that particular something, I try to act like it's nothing, but as the beat keep on pumping, it's just oh damn day. Girl, I think about holding on to you. Oh damn day. Girl, I think about making love to you. Oh damn day. Girl, I think about holding on to you. Oh damn day. Girl, I think about you. Still wear my heart on my sleeve, so it ain't hard to retrieve. My mother raised me as a gentleman, it's hard to believe. I'm down with opening doors, if you with opening yours. We sit back, we relax and sip a couple of chords. I know it's times that I'm distant, working independent because the grind is consistent. Gotta stay existent, go get the milk box I'm missing. Hugging you and kissing, utilizing positions and breaking a couple dishes. Remember me for you and me, ignoring all the scrutiny. I'm glad to see you through with me, don't give that opportunity. Making something out of nothing, that's something to do with me. It's time to get the business, so will you be keeping company? Damn day. Girl, I think about holding on to you. Oh damn day. Girl, I think about making love to you. Oh damn day. Girl, I think about holding on to you. Oh damn day. Girl, I think about you. Girl, I'm thinking about you, damn day. Girl, I'm thinking about you. It's your life and you treat it like a luxury. Only thing we know is to shoot for the gold and the luxury. As time flies, life becomes a luxury. Only thing we know is to shoot for the gold and the luxury. Frivolous things for primitive beings. We all going for the same bait, but don't look at the strings. And as it seems, like Vaseline is on my jeans, cause I gotta be slick when I step up on the scene. And that's just all I know, cause the training started at 4. Trying to set my family up at a place nobody can go. Stacking ingots full of gold with a vault that's full of hoes and some dro. But I suppose that would be too luxury, so fuck with me while I hit this slick. Making the moves and I does that quick, no time for picking and choosing, cause I'm living when niggas are snoozing, trying to get equipment just to be efficient. But look at then and look at now, what's the difference? I know necessities be stressing me, trying to get to the best of me, but luxury just fuck with me almost too seductively. Some niggas feel like I'm spitting that truth, some niggas feel like I'm spitting that boot, but I really don't give a fuck, cause I know they duck when the niggas start spitting it loose. Evidently, like those that sing your Bentley, I will do nothing gently. You may just need some ginseng. I'm trying to keep you awake and wired before I fire up another one, but it gets troublesome until it's done. It's just a luxury to see the moon and then the sun. So why niggas tripping off this shit like it can't be done? Don't bother touching me, you fleas and other enemies, cause that right there would be a motherfucking luxury. It's your life, make sure you treat it like a luxury, cause the only thing we know is to shoot for the gold and the luxuries. As time flies, life becomes a luxury, but the only thing we know is to shoot for the gold and the luxury. So I attempt to go by this alias, Astro Jones. You'll find me under miscellaneous, producing them tracks that probably moisten your crack. It's my objective and a privilege to be voicing it back, so let's rejoice on that fact. Before I have to go to court, I wish that I could lay up, but time is what I can't afford, so I press on like bad weeds, stepped on like track meets. Last time I checked, we had it popping like some acne, and that ain't all for acting. Like backseat you get strapped in, plenty ways to get mine, but to get mine you need action. Some niggas say they know me only when I catch them lonely, bet I be all over your cheese like a fucking pepperoni. Listen closely, you're balling out of pocket with no groceries. Same motherfucker, get the smoke and all your roaches. Looking for coaching, but not knowing you're in the ocean. Forget the floating, you keep going or you're eroding. This enemy is subtle, man, so very subtle. Bring me things that give me trouble, man, like on the double. If it's anything above a gram, I got you covered. Pass my girl my whiz so she can roll it how I love her. I got everything I need, sometimes I be wanting others, but this is the life I lead. Till my God come takes me further, whether OH, death or murder. I have pockets full of rocket fuel, at this altitude, niggas is after you. It's your life, make sure you treat it like a luxury. Only thing we know is to shoot for the gold and the luxury. As time flies, life becomes a luxury. Only thing we know is to shoot for the gold and the luxury. Muzak, nigga. What do I know? And where do I go? But where do I go? Okay, look. I know a lot more than I did last year, cause last year I was under some mess like Kashmir, trying to get past here, not knowing my route. But now with further incentive, I keep on sticking it out. Niggas know what we about, good weed and Newports. Life reminds me of a book, cause good reads are too short. Street knowledge is beating college. Who's to say you ain't educated because you ain't decorated? I know niggas that manage money like corporations, and these niggas don't even be living off normal wages. Now check the point I'm saying, cause niggas be portraying an image that they really ain't out here demonstrating. I find that part frustrating, like rush dating or brush painting. Wise enough to survive, but I'm like, fuck waiting. They say knowledge is power, is it really much more? And if that knowledge was ours, we be the ground floor. Tired of being right, so to put my mind at ease, you catch me drawing on that flight all day and night. Type of shit that always smoke, but don't need a light. Now all these motherfuckers wanna come give me advice, but I'll never scratch my head because it's free of lies. You call that ignorance, my dear, I call that being nice. But fuck it. Everybody really thinks they know what the world is coming to, and everybody really thinks they know what the world is gonna do. So I ask, where do I go with all of this knowledge? But what do I know about it? And where do I go with all of this knowledge? Yeah. Look. Even with the given comprehension, I know half of these niggas when I listen. I ain't trippin', I keep it pimpin'. For instance, pull your bitch from a distance, have her come over with no resistance. Just the way I be scriptin', till my post come up missing. Niggas still getting served, even up in the kitchen. Hottest thing out besides the sun. Let me spread my wings out, show you how it's done. Fucking with a real nigga, not that fake shit. I'm the reason why there's noises in your basement. Many niggas figure they can be bigger than us. Now they getting scratched out like my itchy ass nuts. I tell them how it is, cause these niggas do otherwise. Knowledge is the shit, what you learning is cover lies. Back it up with factual evidence, the shit that ain't televised. You worry about the world we on, but the earth don't never lie. Everybody really thinks they know what the world is coming to, and everybody really thinks they know what the world is gonna do. So I ask, where do I go with all of this knowledge? But what do I know about it? And where do I go with all of this knowledge? Shall we go back like backpacks and straps? Girl, you know I, when there's nowhere to hide. This here ain't your average. Got a ray gun and it does damage. Instructions came in Spanish, but how manage? It's one thing just to have it, never to use it, making it useless. But it's nothing just to grab it, build up some static, let them all have it. I be loaded like a retard, to be loaded, I just recharge. Chip that ass like tree bark, then I wrap the grass like sweet tarts. When it comes to sprees, I'm a kick in the mouth. Extra main chick, what she thinking about? Okay, I'm killing them now, what a coincidence. I'm guessing all the others just a part of an incident. This model in particular is one of the greatest. You can quote me on that, it's a witness, a statement. Been around the world and I know some places, and I may not know your girl, but I know where her face is. Got it down pack, we're puffin' that loud pack. Niggas looking for me, I guess that you found that. Heard about the audio, that there's a clown that, cause I got a lot of record play and I bounce back. Shall we go back like backpacks and straps? Cause girl, you know I got to have my gun when there's nowhere to hide. Nowhere else to run, I be loading my gun. That ray gun, put a halt to anything you say, gun. Like Cajun, that barrel blazing with information. Nevertheless, when you information, I'm a complication. Fresh off the press, before the ink could dry, before they think to try, I will suppress any foul intentions that I shall not mention. Settle the difference, call it long division. When we use precision, cutting it deep like a huge incision. Except there is no stitching, read them and weep on what the hoes been missing and what the foes been getting. And they asking me if I'll ever stop. Batteries included, so I never cop. Bitches in rotation like a helicopter. Summer's visitation, I need blades to chop them down, and I'm feeling like I really can't lose. Niggas be tripping like they don't ever tie shoes. Equipped with a weapon that probably spit a high Q. And plus I got gats for bitches just like you. Shall we go back like backpacks and straps? Cause girl, you know I got to have my gun when there's nowhere to hide. Nowhere else to run, I be loading my gun. Shall we smoke crack and Newports and tops? Cause girl, you know I got to have my fun when the day is around. No, I fuck with you. it's much more than a level up, but that's the point of the experience. It don't gotta be a pain. Take it point by point, you get to learning what you gain. Hey, they say that it's practice, but I'm just looking at it like, nigga, it happens. I blame it on the, what is your level? Do you be high or do you be down? Cause for me, preferably, I prefer to be off the ground. Give a fuck how it sound, just make sure that you gain this point. Like any other muscle, nigga, you can strain this joint. I'm talking like it's just you and me, but if you ain't up in the party, then the loot ain't free. I had to get a couple Rossi just to boost HP. Now the Jimmy is plenty, I let the booth chase me, but I know I couldn't take it serious. Too busy getting them experience points. I know it's much more than a level up, but that's the point of the experience. It don't gotta be a pain. Take it point by point, you get to learning what you gain. Hey, they say that it's practice, but I'm just looking at it like, nigga, it happens. I blame it on the XP. Hey, I like to blame it on the XP. Typewriter, Typewriting and lighting, cutting to the point like a nigga been night fighting. Yeah, I'm seeing stars, but I never been night nighting. Wake up in my car like a nigga been night riding. Couple cartridges so I can start the shit. I get to talking about these motherfucking harlequins and dirty bobbin pins trying to stick a nigga. All that bullshit, I'm sorry, you can miss a nigga. Whether I'm typing or writing, bitch, it's ecstasy. And when you niggas fall asleep, your bitch be texting me. Heard you shoot in place like a vasectomy, so I just tell her keep it fuzzy like a nectarine. It ain't affecting me to the death of me. I'm probably the motherfucker that you will never see. Heavy chief, where the L's would be. A lot of you I don't fuck with, celibacy. I'm selling the weed just to top it off, and if you need a care package, I can drop it off. On my kill streak, you should knock it off, and I'm not stopping till my motherfucking pockets fall. Drop it all in a fucking shoebox. Ain't no need to flash, nigga, fuck what you got. Here to take a slice, nigga, fuck a chew spot. And if you got an issue, then I'm just what you got. Meanwhile, I'm typewriting. Sleep sound, I'm typewriting. Peep down, I'm typewriting. Why don't you follow the sound of typewriting, nigga? Typewriting. I should really go and publish a book. I find a different type of writing everywhere that I look. Hope you're taking notes to stay ahead of the foot, because a nigga like me don't need no pressure to cook. You call it a hobby, but then again it's not. Hair running sloppy, but a nigga couldn't stop. Teaching and copy, but a nigga couldn't drop the pencil, because it was a link to the mental. Able to jot down the thoughts that we got down, and all the motherfuckers that we knew to get shot down. As if we got a clue about the niggas that's locked down. Sad factoid, but it's easy to see it's coming for me, just like an asteroid. So a nigga ain't tripping much, punching on the keys like it's fisticuffs. Scribbling in with ease to pick your bitches up, but don't you dare forget it. Like the first time you got him into some kidding. After we was hitting, shook out the spot. Couple minutes later, she got the guap. Shit don't stop, nigga, this worldwide. All day, every day, that's why I type right, dealing with a carpal tunnel. Upon your bitch, I might just stumble. Show you the definition of a good fumble. Niggas be trying to get bucked like McDoubles, knowing that bitch ain't worth your damn trouble. You could double it up and subtract you. Fade away in moments like a tattoo. Ragu motherfuckers when they need to ask you. If this letter is overdue, let it pass you. Or you can hold a couple nuts like a cashew, bitch. Meanwhile, I'm typewriting. Sleep sound, I'm typewriting. Peep down, I'm typewriting. Why don't you follow the sound of typewriting, nigga? Typewriting. So what's it gon' be? I'm talking you and me. I'm here to entertain your physical and fantasies. No RPGs, but I'm trying to get one up. She says she having dreams, wet ones like aqueducts. So let me get my vest. I'm diving in, she says that I'm the best. Okay, now I'll begin to divide and conquer, then slide up on ya. She said she was in a different state, still we in California. Tell me how you feel and why your body's shaking. It's overkill, so I'm gon' leave it vacant. Okay, you not a squirrel, but this nut you taking. And as the night unfurls, we gon' see which ones that I'm faking. She don't want it rough, she rather take my time, but ain't no slowing up. For that you wait in line, just keep it in mind. She don't even gotta be next to me. I guarantee you she don't see you in her fantasies. All of the things that I would like to do with you, I'm gonna bring them to reality. She said all of the things that I would like to do with you, I'm gonna bring them to reality. I'm like, okay then, let's do that. Don't be afraid to scoop back, knocking boots and boot that. Ain't the type of nigga to recruit that. On the dome like do-rags, get it popping off like new tags. He's too fast and too slow. Wiggle the gear when I'm in neutral, like you ain't know, you ain't heard. Young nigga coming with that pot and herb, toss and turn, make a tonsils burn.